Let's check in on the markets now. Joining us from CommSec is Tom Piotrowski. Tom, good morning. How have the markets been overnight?
Danica, it's been an interesting session for Northern Hemisphere markets. On the one hand, European markets did reasonably well. They were taking an optimistic view of the latest initiatives from China to move ahead in relation to their challenges in COVID. So what they've basically said in the last day is that they're going to accelerate the vaccination of elderly people. There's only 40% of people over 80 that are vaccinated in China. So markets seem to key off that in a positive fashion. But Wall Street taking a different view. A number of Fed officials talking up the prospect of higher interest rates and inflation potentially peaking higher. So that took the gloss off things to an extent. We've got the S&P 500 down by 0.25%. The Nasdaq is down 0.75%. Long-term interest rates are bumping a little bit higher, although short-term interest rates are a little bit lower. Today on the local front, we'll kick off in negative territory. It's a big day. We've got the quarterly CPI figures out. So what we saw last month was a lower than expected measure for the core CPI, the underlying measure of inflation, which the RBA looks at really carefully. That encouraged the markets, Danica, and it's part of the reason why we had quite a good November. The ASX 200 rising by 5.7%. Materials stocks, mining stocks at the forefront of that, up by about 15% as a group. So it's a question of whether or not that trend continues into December, and today's numbers will be a vital part of that picture.
We'll be watching it closely, Tom. Thank you.